Good evening, good evening. Welcome. It's a Simuka and Comedy-19 third wave comedy show, and it's good to have you guys here. It's good to connect with people again, and yeah, to do what we love most. Tonight we bring in amazing lineup. When I say amazing, trust me, we have never met people like this before. These people they're all ready to just bring out their best, and yeah, let's hope we have a wonderful show and that we all have a good time. In these times, let us also remember to stay safe. COVID-19 is real, and yeah, let's make sure that we stay safe, guys. Social distance, we sanitize, we wear our masks, and let's just go through this time until we go out of this phase all healthy and well. That's the most important thing that we need to value is ourselves, and yeah, all things can come to pass. We will hopefully go back to our old times where we laugh and we meet, and yeah, and we do all sorts that we used to. But for now, let us just keep safe. But anyway, this is why you see now we're bringing you virtual shows. Simuka Comedy is bringing you virtual shows every week, so definitely keep subscribed to us. And yeah, and we're ready to entertain you. I'm not gonna waste much time, yeah, because yeah, these guys have been wanting to go on like ever. So coming up, I'm gonna introduce my first guest, all the way from South Africa. It is Baxter. Good evening, Baxter.
Hello. Hey, how's Lewis? How you doing?
Okay, yeah. We talked about this.
How are you?
I'm not gonna make this a secret. We talked about this. You said you're gonna pick your best, and I'm asking myself, this
No,
is
no,
your
no, no.
best.
Best what? I said I'm here. What you see is what you get. There's no picking of best.
Anyway, guys, this is Baxter from South Africa. I'm not gonna do introductions because one thing I know about comedians is that they love to do the introductions themselves. So I'm gonna make sure all of them are on, and then I'm gonna give them a time just to briefly introduce themselves to us. And coming up on my next guest, all the way from Zambia, is Chinglis.
Please go.
Good evening, Chinglis.
Yeah. Hey, good evening, Louis. What's up?
I'm good. I'm good.
Dexter, how
Welcome
you
to.
doing?
I'm good, man.
How's it,
Hey,
Chinglish?
hey, Junior
Please,
I
Chinglis, how are
see
you
you.
doing?
I see you, Chinglish. There are no condoms in your house. That's why there are children.
Man, this working from home thing, it's not working.
That's why you
Wait,
make children
wait,
because you're working
Baxter,
from
hold
home.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Okay,
Let
sorry.
me
I'm
let me
sorry.
bring
I'm sorry.
everyone
I'm sorry.
on. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm quiet.
all the way from
Let me be quiet.
Uganda is my lovely sister, Katilda. Yes, give a round of applause for Katilda. Welcome, Katilda.
Ochuda, Inapo.
Katilda's not. What's in that cup, Chinglish?
Yeah.
Good evening,
This
Katilda.
is
How you doing? I guess she's a bit overwhelmed.
Hey, how
Scott
you
here.
doing? How you doing, Louis? Louis Baxter,
Please
what's
go.
up?
Got
Ching
money.
Liz. I can't see Ching Liz. I can't
Eh?
Well, I
see
mean,
him
there are
though.
two of them.
Where?
So you need to be specific which one.
Can't see you. Go, Daddy, go. I'll see you.
But anyway, my next guest, all the way from Botswana, is Baldwin Bowles. Well, I mean, you need to.
I can't see Ching Liz.
Baldwin Bowles.
We need to agree one thing, guys.
Hmm.
How far is Malawi from Botswana?
It's very far. It's about 2,000 kilometers.
Malawi.
I mean, just last week, the president of Malawi had to fly because he couldn't attend a virtual meeting. So I'm just thinking maybe Baldwin that's the
What do
reason
you
why.
mean? What do you mean you couldn't attend a virtual meeting? There was
Oh,
no
you didn't
internet
know?
in
We will
Malawi.
talk about it. We will talk about it. I will let you know, man. What have you been doing in lockdown?
Go and get my
Nothing. That's all I'll be doing. Nothing.
But anyway, good evening, guys. Welcome to the
Good
Simuka
evening.
19 Third Wave Comedy Show. We are so happy to have you as a Simuka family. And yeah, it's really awesome to have you guys here. It's really awesome to have fellow comics, international comics, if I should say, amongst our
you.
midst. And yeah, it's really an honor to have you guys on tonight. So I'll just throw it on to you just to introduce yourselves and yeah, let us know who you are. I'm gonna start with my dear brother Baxter.
Okay, sure thing. I can introduce myself. That's all right, guys. My name is Baxter. I'm a former Zimbabwean. I used to be Zimbabwean. Then I saw the light. Now I'm a South African. I grew up in Zimbabwe. I've been living in South Africa since 1999, which is why I'm now a former, because my nature is different now. I've been doing comedy since 2013, November 2013, and seriously as a proper career probably in the last 4 years, from about end of 2016 is when I really took it seriously as a career. I run a few gigs in Johannesburg. Last night we had our first gig at Shakers Extreme, which is in the CBD of Joburg, in a place called Maboneng. It's one of the hottest comedy nights. If you ever come to Joburg and you're not at Shakers, you have not done comedy. I can tell you this for free.
Yeah, the man marketing himself. I said introduce.
No. This is an introduction, Mus. This is an introduction. You must know everything about me. And I'm looking forward to actually building networks on the continent so we can share each other's comedy and share performances. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm a 42-year-old single man with no children, so I have very little problems compared to Chinglis and Katilda. That is my two-piece.
These introductions.
You've got more problems.
I'm gonna keep the ball
I just
rolling, you know.
I just said
So Chinglis, tell us, man. Introduce us yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm just happy that I traveled safely. I've arrived safely in Zimbabwe, where this streaming is being done from. Actually,
Point of correction. Hey, comrade, no. On behalf of Zimbabwe, our network is very stable. We might have so many problems that you guys know about, but when it comes to internet, no, Baba, no. This is not our internet. Your internet is not our internet. It might be
but you can hear me.
Delayed.
It's delayed. No, we have elections coming up soon, so everything is delaying, man. Everything is delaying.
And you continue, you're saying?
Okay.
You see that delay again.
So I'll just keep talking. You see, when we were in the backstage, it was working, but now it's breaking.
Are you sure your neighbor didn't change the Wi-Fi password?
I'm not sure. Okay, so my name is Chinglis, and you've been told, I'm Chinglis from Zambia. I run a Night of Laughter comedy, and I'm funny most of the times. And like I said, I'll be back home immediately after this streaming. Like I'm in Zimbabwe now because our leaders are leading by example. My neighbors in Malawi, their leader is, so I'm just following in his footsteps. You have to follow the virtual comedy to where it's being done from.
True. It's a good one. And my dear sister Katilda.
Hi. My name is Kotilda, straight out of the 256. And then Baxter made the mistake of saying that he's a former Zimbabwean. In Uganda, we don't do former. Everybody knows that. We don't do former. We have had one guy for 30 years. So from the top, it comes down. So I'm not doing former too. Ugandan till forever. So yeah, Ugandan today, Ugandan tomorrow, Ugandan forever. President today, president tomorrow, forever. Otherwise, I am also the founder of Queens of Comedy in Uganda, where I mentor funny ladies because it's a passion. So we're still here doing this thing despite the COVID-19. So much love from Uganda.
Awesome. Wonderful. Good to meet you, Katilda.
Awesome. Wow. Yeah. So
Good to meet you guys.
I feel so small because I'd saved myself for last. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make my introductions last. But now, when you start hearing these names,
No.
and what these people do, but anyway,
Tell
so
us,
I'm
tell us.
Louis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Louis. I'm a stand-up comedian and also actor from Simuka Comedy. And yeah, I also been in the stable since 2013, but formally I started performing 2014. And yeah, through the grooming and nurturing and yeah, and also the various programs set up workshops by Simuka Comedy. Also, yeah, got us to the stage where people like Baxter now want to come back home because before there wasn't.
No, calm down.
We have an
Yeah.
yeah. So this is
I'm
a
really,
comedy hub basically in Zimbabwe, and yeah, we are out there to
I'm
groom
really
and
struggling to hear what is going on here.
you see, this is why I said your network can't be ours. We have problems, yes, we agree, but you can't.
Man,
You can't blame. This is not us. So
uh,
yeah, I'm a stand-up comedian and actor under Simuka Comedy, and yeah, I actively also work for Simuka Comedy under the marketing department, and yeah, we set out these platforms, these shows to meet fellow comics and to hear their experiences and to also just have a good time, engage. It would have been fun, before COVID, where we would have organized various shows where we all cross network, but yeah, for now we're stuck to the virtual, and this is why we're making sure that we're out there with the people and they still connect with us and that they don't lose touch, and to also meet amazing people like very, very amazing people.
And
So
amazing people like Faith Chita. I don't know where she's from. She's laughing at Katilda's comment on being Ugandan forever. So shout out to her.
shout out to you, Faith, as well. Indeed. So anyway, guys, I don't wanna bore people a lot. Let's just do something fun. I know. I was given a whole script. When you're given a script because they know, yeah, you just don't follow guidelines. This is that moment
time
when
to
you do it.
go.
It's like being a news reader and you're given the news and then you decide, what? I'm just gonna make up my own news. It makes it more fun. So
Yeah,
Also,
actually,
that's how
one
people
one
get fun.
one guy one guy did that from here. He was given the news and he just decided to go off the news because apparently he wasn't being paid for
So does he still
saying.
have a job? Because
So
that's the
I don't
that's
know if he still has a job. He was like, okay, news aside, ladies and gentlemen, we are not paid here at Night of Laughter for 3 months now.
I saw that clip and I can't say he's my inspiration. That would be far-fetched because now my question is, does this guy still have a job?
That's my worry. Does
That's
he
the
still
million
have a
dollar
job?
question. It's tricky. But anyway,
Mm.
so listen, I was told, listen, make a script, make the show fun. I was like, yeah, I'm going to make the show fun. We're gonna start off with my dear sister Catilda. How was well, first of all, let's congratulate Uganda. You guys just won the two Olympic medals. Yes, bronze and silver. Yes, shout out to
for
you.
what
Yes,
for what sport was this? For what sport
it
was
was for
this?
the
We
10,000
did. Yes,
meter
we did.
men's race.
It was for 10,000 meters.
Hey, my friend,
Surprisingly,
for
I
running.
mean, they
For
came number
running
2
has
and
started.
3, but the
No,
cameraman
but it's
didn't even focus on number 1.
it's understandable that Ugandans are winning for running because hey, to run away from those police, you must be fit. So Ugandans,
No,
you are being trained every day.
I was impressed because
we,
do you
we, we,
understand? In athletics, when we count the hierarchy, we know there's Ethiopia and then there's Kenya and then others. So I was like, these guys beat Kenya for number 2 and 3.
Wow.
That was impressive, man.
Yeah, because the dictatorships have
Yeah.
changed. When the Kenyan
Yes.
dictatorship is not as hardcore as the Ugandan dictatorship. So it's a longer running dictatorship. That's why the runners can run longer, basically.
So yeah,
So yeah, that's
so Cotilda, without taking your glory away,
No,
I also
actually,
see that
like this one. Uh,
I see that you're also into running.
why?
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
told you
I
I'm going
am.
off
I am.
script.
It's not that I'm in.
You just ran 8
Yeah, it's
kilometers
not
today.
that I'm into running. It, yes, but it is that I need the running. Cause
there we
what
go.
else will I do with myself? You know, we've been in this lockdown thing for 42 days now, and as if it's
Yes.
not enough that we are landlocked, now we are district locked. Like, so you can only move within your district, and if you want to exceed the next district, unless you're going to park your car just in the boundary, then you run into the next district and run back. So actually, don't be praising me. This is necessity. This is not talent, it's necessity. Like, if you had not done this as a virtual show, I would have run. You should have asked me. I could have run to you, by the way. I could have run. I've been running. Like, it's just what we do. Like run. Just run. It's all we do. Run.
One thing I appreciate is your honesty. I mean, I saw you, glorifying yourself, 8 kilometers. I was like, wow, some of us are sitting on the couch. Baxter is, as you can see, he's. Do you
Yeah.
think Baxter runs? Do you honestly look at Baxter and think that he last ran last week when they were looting, but I'm saying this week, do you think he ran?
No, there's no running that's done here. As a product of Zimbabwe, you are taught from an early age there's no running, so that you don't think that you can run for elections. It's something that is ingrained in us.
So I mean, tell us, Katilda, like, what inspires you like the most? Does the running help in your writing skills during this lockdown? Like, how have you been adjusting? A lot of changes have been going on. No more shows. I don't know how the comedy scene is like in Uganda now, but I'm talking most probably about the first lockdowns. How you dealt with that.
I think, like, I don't know about you guys, but our lockdown has been back to back. Like, 1 minute we think, okay, this is it. At some point, the weddings were back, and then we were like, let's all just become wedding MCs. Let's just, like, this is now it. We are done. We are not going to try and do more than this. Everybody grab a wedding. And it was scramble and partition for weddings. And then just out of the blue, the weddings went down to 20 people. So right now where it's at, it's like comedy is we're just sitting. We've become farmers. We've become
20
people. Yeah, 20 people. And in Africa,
that's not a wedding. That's a signing. That's not a wedding.
It's then just go to the court. Do you understand? Like, how are you gonna have bridesmaids? I mean, there's the pastor,
and trust me,
the parents.
No, in Uganda, 20 people doesn't even cover your pastor. Do you know how many kids we are just in my family? Like 11. So if one of us decides to get married, so picture, like 2 uncles, like, where will the pastor? Come on, no. The pastor has to attend via StreamYard, I think.
I feel like this is where you might have to improvise as a family. I mean, I love your scenario, but I feel like you have to then improvise. When you start looking like for that uncle who maybe was gonna be a pastor,
Yeah, but
so that at least you limit, your service providers and include your family. I think is the best, because 20 people. What are you going to do with 20 people? Wait.
So yeah, it's kind of affected. The cooks. Yeah, what are you going to cook for 20 people?
Yeah, because at the wedding,
like,
there's that lady who gives you rice, and then there's that lady who gives you the soup and the beef, and then there's that one who gives you one piece of chicken, and then there is the one that gives you like salad, but it's usually like there's like two carrots and like one green pepper, and just that's
No,
what it is.
Yeah, I know those guys.
you just cancel all the catering and get Uber Eats for 20 people. Come on now. You are just wasting time with catering.
Especially,
But that's not
and he
how
made
our
a
way
mistake
people-
of no.
You know
First
how
of all,
African
you made the
people-
mistake.
Uh-huh.
You made the mistake of talking about the ones who stand behind the meat. Nobody wants those guys at the function. If we can throw them out. Have you ever noticed, like, they leave you to serve your own cabbage? Like, you can serve, like, all that other stuff, spaghetti, but behind the meat, there's, like somebody who looks like they had an encounter with Baldwin balls being squeezed before they stood behind the chicken. No. And then the person behind the meat, it's like some guy who has like shades just to prove to you he's not here to play. Like when you're stretching out for the other
This is
piece.
the family show.
Pardon?
This is the family show. You can't be talking about Baldwin balls here.
No, that's why I called somebody's name. No, it's Baldwin, isn't it? Like, I'm just saying a name. No?
Whatever.
Okay.
I see what you're doing, but it's
Alright.
fine. Clearly, this is what is happening in Uganda.
I can
I
clearly
thought I
see
was
you
going to
guys.
come, but I'm afraid.
I can clearly see you guys have good experience in weddings. Chinglis, welcome back. Yes.
Hi.
Are you now on our? Have you got the new password? No. Still delayed. Baxter, tell us. You've been telling us about the comedy scene. I'm gonna assume you guys have more relaxed lockdowns. What's been happening in South Africa?
Oh no, it's not that. Well, we were going to be still on lockdown if it wasn't for the looting. So at least something good came out of it. So we've started our shows this week, but not a lot of spaces. I think my show is the only one that started out. But we haven't. There was a period last year from I think August, right until the mid-June when shows were carrying on.
Yeah.
But there was still a lot of restrictions on the time. So there's a curfew. There was a 9 p.m. curfew. So we had to cut down shows to 1 hour shows, cut down performances to only 3 comedians. And it was a struggle, but I mean, what we love. What are we going to do? It's not like I'm going to go back to university and get a degree and get a job. I mean, why would I choose such horrible things for myself? So
Am I back now? Sorry to interrupt.
You've been back, but you're frozen. English, you're stuck in one position.
Huh?
All right. So we have a message from Baldwin, as you can see from the comments. Guys, I think my government cut my internet.
Baldwin, Pula. You must respond with Baldwin.
We are suffering.
Please kindly Chinglis, we can hear you. You've been back, my guy, and yeah, we can hear you.
But your picture, your video is frozen.
My video. It's moving.
Yes, I think even Katilda is frozen. Katilda is also frozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Katilda,
No, I'm here now.
Katilda, what's up? What's up
in.
with those curtains, Katilda? What's up with those curtains? Those curtains, did you inherit them from your grandmother? Because yo, those curtains, they look like they knew Milton Obote. Those curtains were probably.
I'll tell you
they are
one
from the
thing.
Idi Amin collection.
Dexter, I'll tell you one thing. What I've noticed about with the comedy scene.
I swear, I can't hate.
I'm just saying that's Obote style.
It's good you didn't hear most of it.
That's good. That's awesome, man.
I'm afraid if I come and do a show in Uganda, I'll refuse to live in your house with those curtains.
Why would you be there? You just get an Airbnb.
Look at that. I mean,
what the list of you got those curtains? I'll also feel like an Indian and just leave the country in 48 hours. is too much.
I keep telling you, you failed. I think you failed to get it. I've told you, in Uganda, nothing has changed for 30 years and nothing will change. We are not trying to get in trouble here. So, yeah. So, I'm just sticking to the manual. It's a handbook. It's a handbook. It's a handbook.
The way things haven't changed in Uganda, even the president is still 43 years old. Like, how? How is he still 43 after 40 years in power? Hey, let me have a sip of my drink.
I'll tell you one thing that's been happening about these virtual shows. I think the hardest thing for all the comedians is we were so used to being backstage, you know, we dress up for the show and everything, as I was saying earlier. But now the hardest part is just been trying to
yourself, I
find
don't
that
dress
good
up, but
angle in
carry
the
on.
house. You know, you're trying to find that good angle in the house because this is what sets you apart. And then you just have that one view that's right now. I think
I actually avoid doing online shows. I really I don't like them. It's really, unless I'm being paid a lot of money, which I've not been, then I don't do online. The only reason I jumped onto this one is because Simuka, we're like brethren in this game, and I'd love to be a part of the story. And 10 years is a milestone in African comedy, to be able to run consistently and run shows and develop the talent and move from just being on stage to now having YouTube channels, creating so much content. Indeed. So I was like, hey, I've got to be a part of this 10-year thing. Yeah, Simuka, you guys, a lot of people in South Africa watch you guys and are like, yes, that is where we want to get to as well. So big ups to you guys for the hard work.
Yeah.
And also you change your curtains, so that's a nice thing.
Oh no, for me, I'm using a virtual background. It looks like a kitchen, but it's very realistic like that.
Don't lie, Louis. Don't lie, Louis.
No,
that is your kitchen. That is your kitchen. That is your kitchen. And it's all white. It's the only thing that's still white. It's the only thing that's still white in Zimbabwe ever since you kicked out the white people. It's the And your cupboards look like they are empty. There's hunger there. I'm not sure. Why are they closed like that?
You see why you can never make it back home?
I mean, I don't want to come there. Yo, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm all right here. I'll choose our dictatorship over the Zim dictatorship.
Before you gave your wonderful speech, I was gonna say, we are also just Simuka. It was a good investment in paying you for this show because you bring so much experience.
What payment? My accountant is looking at my bank account and saying, "What's happening here?"
That point when your manager is calling, like, "You were getting paid for this."
My accountant is wondering.
And even your landlord is watching right now. It's like, oh, you're getting paid. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exactly. You guys are putting me under pressure.
Disclaimer, guys.
Katilda, can I ask Katilda? Katilda, how long
Yes,
have you been doing comedy there in Uganda?
11 years.
How long have you? 11. Good Lord. How come I've not heard of you, Katilda?
Yeah.
Are you? I'm now worried now.
Baxter. You're bringing your Zimbabwean into this now. You said you're not Zimbabwean, but suddenly you're bringing this energy. You're basically taking over my
it's
job.
Okay. No, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Hey, Chief, when we came to South Africa, we took jobs. We are even taking Zimbabwean jobs online. That's what I'm doing. Shout out to Vikacha. We see you.
Oh yeah, guys, but also
Vikacha, yeah. Vikacha is a comedian too.
Baxter,
is it? Is he from Uganda?
Baxter, I was still on the South African scene. I mean, in sad news, we also just heard about the passing away of Shauna Ferguson. Our sincere condolences to the family.
That was
it's really sad. Shauna Ferguson, he was one of South Africa's big modules, television producer, actor, I'm sure an inspiration to many other young people. And it's really sad to hear of his passing on. And we just like to say, as a whole family, that our sincere condolences to the family. And yeah, may his soul
I'll,
rest in
pa-
peace. Indeed.
I'll pass it on tomorrow. We are neighbors, so don't worry. I'll pass on
Okay,
my
Bex.
condolences.
Okay. Thank you very much. We appreciate these efforts. But that's why you also find, I mean, you need to also come to the part, maybe just to a bit talk to the people a bit, just so that they understand that the purpose of these virtual shows, especially
Yeah.
in these times, is just as a whole world, we're going through so many different things. A lot of things are happening. We're getting affected a lot. We're losing loved ones. People are sick, and it's that moment where as comedians, this is why we try and make efforts in coming together, just to make sure that we still give you the same entertainment we gave, the humor that made you ease off your days. This is why we make these like large investments into these amazing international comedians, Baxter, Catilda, Baldwin, who's still trying to connect. It's really an honor, and I'd like to shout out to everyone who's watching right now.
Let's forget about Baldwin. But yeah.
We can't forget about him because Baldwin has coming to represent Botswana, right? And people from Botswana came to see him, and we have to acknowledge them, for the effort. These are the guys. I'm sorry for Zambians.
Yo,
is
man,
really not
I'm
representing.
suffering.
You are suffering, my guy.
You are suffering.
Tingley, tell
I'm
me,
suffering.
is that a green wall behind you?
You are suffering.
Is that a
It
green
looks
wall
like,
behind
I don't
you?
know, like Baxter, you've been on me, but look at Chinglies. It looks like he's in his bathroom, man. I don't know where that's
I'm
going.
wondering.
Like,
I'm wondering.
he could have borrowed my curtains. I have two. I could have given you one, Chinglies. You and I are close. You and I are really tight, man. I could have given you one curtain.
I'm fighting with my network. Hey,
But you must fight with that wall in the back as well.
How is it now? Fighting with them like they owe me, man. I think I owe someone money from this network provider, from Airtel. Anyway, they have fed it. Let me mention them.
Are you publicly admitting
to not paying your bills? Not paying your bill.
I mean, I understand, yes. I mean, maybe this is
I
like
know.
your mini rant as a comedian that there are no jobs, we have no gigs, I have no money. So Airtel just had to publicly tell you at a comedy show that I owe you money, but please stop sabotaging my internet.
Yes.
So now he's kidding, but I'm suffering here. We are fighting. They're just checking me. Yeesh.
Okay,
But you can get me now.
Maybe before you disconnect, just tell us what's been happening in Zambia. What's the comedy scene like? And yeah, what's been happening there?
So now, when you are talking about my network, I could hear you. Now, when you're asking me a serious question, I can't hear what you're saying.
Tell us about yourself. I hope that's not serious. You're a comedian.
Someone is behind this, I'm telling you.
You're a comedian. Tell us about yourself. That is not serious.
Your village people are serious. Your village people. Let's join our hands and pray for Chinglies.
That's actually quite interesting. I want to find out how your witchcraft is there in Zambia and Uganda. Is your witchcraft
my network?
Is your witchcraft as next level as we hear that you guys, when you do the witchcraft, you do the witchcraft proper?
Let me move my phone here. We see.
Clearly, you see, there's your answer, Baxter. Clearly, this is them. They're just showing you their
This
power.
is all witchcraft.
They're just like, you want an answer here, my boy. Boom.
Witchcraft. These people can make you insult.
English. It's okay, my guy.
Yes, what was the question again? What was the question?
Tell us about yourself.
You're wasting our time, Chinglish. Why are you asking us? What is the question? What is the question? You are not going to answer it. You will be frozen on the screen and stop there.
Can't hear.
No, let's humor him.
Okay,
but
maybe someone we need big placard and write it for
Does
him.
Does anyone know sign language so that we can answer our sign language? You can. can talk in sign language. What is happening there?
Write for
In
me.
sign language.
Write for me the question. I'll read.
Before I do this,
Sign
Zambia,
language.
people from Zambia, I'd like you to forgive me for this. This is your, I don't know.
What is the accent?
I'll write it for
The
you.
Zambia
Hey,
sign language. What is the accent?
Can you read
Sign
it,
language
please?
of Zambia.
Tell us about yourself.
Make it clear. Let me read.
Tell
About
us about
me.
yourself. Yes.
Tell us about yourself. No, this is not happening.
We can hear you.
Yeah, so yeah, my name is Chinglis. Chinglis, the guy with the bad network. No, it's not me with the bad, it's Airtel. They have a bad network. And I think that 4G concept should stop. You know what 4G concept means? It's 4G everywhere. But here it's not part of everywhere here where I am.
It's probably because you guys are not vaccinated, so your 5G is very weak, ne? There's no vaccination, so your 5G is weak. We are vaccinated.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, is this guy is vaccinated?
Who is vaccinated?
I've got my first Johnson & Johnson jab. Yes, that's why my network is perfect.
Same
Even Louis there. Perfect network.
It's flawless.
Vaccine, guys. Just vaccinate. You get your 5G.
But you can hear me, right? I can tell you about myself. I'll go for 5G vaccination next.
We are hearing you in 4G.
In what? 3G. You are hearing me in 3G.
Guys, guess who's finally made
We can
it?
hear it.
Yeah, I made it.
This. Hey, that
Good
guy is
evening,
also.
Golden. How are you doing?
He'll beat me on the next
Hello,
episode.
guys. I
Dumelang.
finally got the internet back. Dumelang, how are you? Mamuka
I am
Chini.
good, my guy. Finally, you made it. The government released you.
Yeah, they
It's
released
a lie,
me.
Paul. Paul, stop blaming the government. You were collecting books so that you can have a library in the back there, so that you can look like you read. Out there lying to the market.
I told you about this concept of comedians and online shows.
Yeah.
Everyone
Borrowing
is trying to
money.
look, you know? That's why I made a virtual background of a kitchen, because I love to eat.
This is actually my study.
You have a study. Why must you lie to the people? What are you studying? What are you studying?
Come on.
Okay, let me tell you the truth.
You're waiting for your father to go to sleep so you can go into your study, ne?
You see all these books behind me.
Yes.
They were bought for me as a kid, you see. So I've never even read any, not even a single book here.
I mean, you
So
chose a
why
career
you-
path as a comedian. Obviously, you didn't read any of the books.
No, not at all. The only things I open here is the photo albums.
Wow.
Oh, you only read pictures. My goodness, me, Baldwin.
Wow. A millennium baby. These Instagram lovers.
I'm heartbroken.
No, he was the one
Now-
supposed to be. You are supposed to shoot from the kitchen. This guy.
The
Chinglis,
kitchen.
God. Chinglis, now you can hear. The witches have set you free as well.
Huh?
The witches have set you free. You're free.
Oh, I'm back. It's a miracle. God is
That
alive.
is good. Anyway, Baldwin, I'm gonna
God's
start
alive.
with you. Tell us about yourself, introduce yourself. All the guys did as well. There's Baxter, there's Cotilda, there's Chinglis, I'm Louis. Let's hear you, the late comer.
All right,
Louis,
guys. My
where's
name
the
is.
S in your name? Where's the S?
So my name is actually French derived. So there's Louis, Lewis. This is the English form. And then there's the Louis, that's the South American Lurs. And then there's the Louis, the French one, like Louis Vuitton.
Why?
So you don't say
Why
that
are you
shit.
telling us
Which
this long
one?
story? Don't lie.
No, because I love explaining my
That's such a
name.
long story.
Don't lie. It's because of inflation in Zimbabwe. The S is worth nothing, so you can't
Hey,
even
the
use
S
it
is
because it looks like a
How
Zim
do you
dollar.
say my name?
Because it
My
looks
name
like
is
the
Louis.
dollar sign.
When
The
the
S
S
is
is there.
nothing.
Baldwin, just to give you a heads up, don't listen to Baxter much. He's just a very, he's a grieving Zimbabwean in a foreign land. I understand his position.
Former Zimbabwean.
He likes to refer himself as a former Zimbabwean. I don't know why he just
He's
doesn't say
abroad.
South African.
He's abroad in South Africa.
He's drinking something from a good bottle.
So tell us.
We don't play. We are consuming alcohol here.
Yeah, the thing is, alcohol is still suspended in Botswana, so it's very sad when you're showing us that bottle.
I'm going to go open one more in your honor.
Okay, guys.
That's in your honor.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. My name is Baldwin Balls. I'm a stand-up comedian here in Botswana, based in Gaborone, the capital city. What else? What should I say again? I'm a resident comedian at a restaurant called Capello. Yeah, I perform there every Wednesday.
Awesome.
And
I've never seen you at Capello. We've got Capello here in Joburg. I've never seen you.
Baxter.
I'm just kidding. Carry on.
One. I told you, leave the Zimbabwean inside. Just keep it. Beat your chest and keep it inside. It's coming out. Tell it to come down.
I think we should mute his mic.
The guy is happy. I told you he looted 30 crates of that drink is taking. So it's hard.
Guys, look at this one. Look at this one. This is our latest karma.
Free beers is taking.
Oh, so I should continue.
Carry on.
Yes, please, Baldwin.
Oh yeah, and on Sunday I'm starting my own show, my own talk show on The Voice. The Voice is a local newspaper. That's one of the biggest local newspapers. I'm starting my talk show called What's Trending BW. That's what I've been doing, and I'm also hosting their music festival, music shows every Saturday. I'm hosting music shows every Saturday on the Voice newspaper Facebook page. So that's what I've been doing all this time.
Awesome. Yeah. And how's the social scene in Botswana now? You guys still on lockdown, or you have I don't know what's happening?
As not lockdown though, but it's just suspension of alcohol, so it looks like lockdown. But curfews by 10 we have to be home. Yeah, that's it. And we have not yet been vaccinated.
That's why your network was not working, bruh. 5G is missing.
Hence
imagine
comment from Vikata. Botswana and Zambia networks need vaccinations.
And we are only 2 million here.
What's been the hold up with the vaccinations? What's been happening?
The president says
he lost the check to pay for the vaccines.
Yeah.
The president lost his checkbook, so he can't pay for the vaccines.
No, actually, he said he paid for it. Now the people are not bringing it.
Nah, it's okay. It sounds very common. I'm sure all of us have experienced it in a different way. You need not explain it further.
So we've only vaccinated people who are 45 years and above.
Wow.
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, wow, that is something else. Anyway,
Hello,
guys,
hi.
Hi, Gift. How are you doing?
Good. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm late. I thought I was gonna be, where
It's
I'm
okay.
going. But
Just let us know when you're stable, and then we will. All right, Chinglis, my guy, prove the witch is wrong. Come on, tell us about yourself. Yo, Jason Kosiam. Yo.
What happened? What
Is
happened
he
to
again?
Jason now?
I don't know. I don't know.
But
You
maybe
guys
I
need to get vaccinated quickly. Baldwin, please make it a priority. The
try
minute it gets to your age group, go get vaccinated.
I'm on the waiting list.
So the other guy you saw that was Gift is a Zimbabwean based in UK. I'm sure when he's stable he'll join us, and then yeah, we'll have fun. Yeah.
UK with bad network.
I know.
I'm not going to
also
diaspora.
suspicious. I'm also suspicious.
I'm not going to diaspora.
Because last week there were deportations, so I don't know, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's extra money.
You know, because some of these guys just trickled in the country and just, so we don't know who's who. And I don't know. I'm really curious. We'll see when he finally joins us. You guys, I need to throw you people in the deep end. Cotilda, are you still there?
Yes, I am. I'm letting the guys with a bad network catch up.
Katilda was ironing new curtains. She's ironing new curtains.
By the way, I love your curtains.
You have a thing against my curtains, but hey.
Baldwin, can you please repeat yourself?
I said I love those curtains. Are they Gucci? Gucci curtains?
Okay, you know what, you guys, let's agree. After this whole sit down, I'll just box them up and send each of you a piece. You can decide what you want to do with them, because it's like you all are crashing on my curtains, aren't you?
I will pass. It's okay. You can give it to my fellow South Africans.
All I know is when I visit Uganda, the first place I'm passing is a curtain shop, and then to come to your house. Can't carry on like this.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see you. And you know, you're saying that stuff. You're saying this stuff.
I'm coming.
So, Cotilda,
this is not what Bobby Wine fought for. Bobby Wine fought for us to have nice curtains, and you are still doing this.
Did he
win?
Did he succeed?
Did he win?
I didn't say he succeeded. I said he fought. I said he fought. Can we stop trying to be difficult here?
Katilda, allow me to throw
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Can we give you a scenario?
Please do.
Something within now. Let's talk about beer. That's your keyword. Hit us with your best 2 minutes.
Oh, nice. Beer. Beer has suffered. It's what everyone blames when they do weird stuff. Like, you see how Chingli's network was acting up? Like, just picture he has had a few, and he's finally in a room with the girl of his dreams, and he's like, I swear, it usually works. I can promise you, it usually works. Must be the beer. I swear. It's worked before. This thing works. I'm telling you, it works. It's the beer. I think I had one too many. Like beer is an excuse for everything. Hey, and I mean, you know, like for us here in Uganda, we don't. They tell us lies about everything. When they read the budget, they will raise the value on everything. They'll increase taxes on everything. But how you know that Ugandans pay attention? Like the finance minister will just be reading stuff we don't even get. You know, 60% of the 20.9% of the 2.0% of the education of 3.61% of the 2.8 uneducated in the 20.10% of Uganda will receive a 6% increment on tax. And Ugandans are like, it's okay, sounds like we can deal with it. How you know we listen is when they say, and they will be, and on beer, then everyone is like, they will be a 6.8% increment on tax. Oh, no, you didn't. No. Did he just talk about beer? Yeah, sure. That's the universal topic. Come on now. You could have done better than that, though.
No. Who said this is just? I'm just warming up. I'm trying to let people know, because do you know what? We literally spent 40 minutes trying to ask each other, tell us about you, and then Zambia just had to prove us wrong that they could not win this battle. Baxter.
Yeah, before you ask me a question, can I ask Bolden, are there no lights in your father's study? Like
Yeah.
it looks like you have a flashlight just for your face, and the
No.
rest of it is in the dark.
Baxter. He went for the mafia look, the one spotlight and the background, He went for that look, the detective kind of thing in the movies.
Mara, the light of the house. Anyway, ask me
Or
the
maybe
question.
there's
and
no
I'll answer.
electricity.
This looks classic though.
This is what you tell your children, that this looks classic. Wow.
Yeah.
It's okay. They'll watch this.
The capital.
Come on, go ahead, gangster. Go ahead,
All right.
gangster. We see you. We see you,
Baxter, hold on. Let me go. Baldwin.
I'm holding.
Baldwin. Hold yourself. Guys, to be honest with you, in this whole show, I just like to publicly announce that I can bully Dexter because he's one of us. He's me. So hold on, I'm saying.
I'm worried we might have forced him to turn his lights on. Now he's got only one unit left. And he can only buy electricity in the morning.
It's like he called everyone.
I'm sorry.
Bring all the solar lights. Bring all the solar lights on me now.
Actually, things are different here. The government buys electricity for us. We don't buy electricity.
Is that so?
Why are you saving it?
Oh.
Why are you saving it? Why are you saving it? Don't come here with your lies.
He's saving free stuff. Baldwin, tell us. I'm gonna give you a simple. Give us lockdown relationships. Let's go.
Lockdown relationships. Are we not starting with Dexter first? Okay, lockdown relationships. Lockdown relationships. You know how I've had more than 6 relationships during lockdown, man. Like I'll promise each and every girl the world. I was hoping every time the government adds 3 months to the lockdown, because I know my relationship will last. My relationship does not last when it's face to face, so it lasts on the internet. I prefer it more like a long distance relationship. So it was working for me because I lie a lot, and then it works for me, and then girls love that. So right now, when the government announced that the lockdown is over, then I knew my relationships were over. So I'm left with 0 now because of the end of lockdown.
Sad situation. Sad situation, but this is your life.
Do you know what I love about comedians?
No. Hey, guys, no.
He's a keyboard man.
If it has to do with relationships, Baxter, this time you can keep quiet. You started this by telling us you're 42 years, single, no evidence of any activity.
No children.
At least the guy without
No
the
children.
condoms, but at least,
No children.
we
No
don't know
children.
where you put. So what
I can talk
happened?
about relationships. I can talk about relationships.
No,
That is not yours.
no,
You don't have
Because
one.
it's also a relationship with yourself, guys. You must learn to masturbate and play with yourself. It's a relationship, and a lot of you people, you are too focused on other people
Dexter,
and not loving yourself. I know it's a family show, and that's how families are made. but
no.
that's-
Hey, no. That is not how they are made.
There's
That
no
is not
family.
a relationship. No,
What is that?
Baxter,
What is
that
that?
is not a relationship.
What is
That is a handshake.
What is that?
That's a handshake.
And that's how you relate to yourself.
It's a mutual
That's how you
agreement.
relate to yourself. You must learn to relate to oneself,
Baxter,
and that's what I constantly do.
I've got a good one for you, Baxter.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw something that I know you're currently part of or you're trying to initiate. Vaccination program.
Oh my God. Look, the thing with Africa is that unfortunately, because we spent so many years sending our scientists to the rest of the world instead of keeping them for ourselves so that we can make our own vaccines, we're constantly asking America to give us vaccines and Europe and whatnot. So that's been that is probably the biggest, the hold up. That's the biggest hold up with why we are not vaccinated on the African continent, because it's not like we've not trained immunologists and virologists and people that know how to work with vaccines. We have, but they keep going to America. They're the ones working at Pfizer and Moderna and so on. And that's why I stayed in South Africa, because South Africa, our president is part of the white monopoly capital. I know he doesn't look like it, but deep down inside, he's a white man. And because he's a white man, he's connected to the other white men in America. And now we are able to get vaccines quicker than the rest of Africa because of our president who
His
connected to the white
spirit.
man. He's everything. His
Spiritually,
spirit, and
your president is white.
and also his bank account, because he's a billionaire. So yeah, he's very Caucasian. And the only reason that we've got vaccines is because he's connected to those white monopoly capital people. We are very happy about that. You guys, your presidents are too black. Your presidents, your dictatorship is too upfront. You see, our dictatorship is a little subtle. If it wasn't, if your dictatorship was not as hardcore as it is, you might have vaccines, but right now you guys are just too hardcore. I mean, Zimbabwe, come on, guys. You know that Zimbabwe is still under the same president, even though it's a different president, because it's still the same
We
guy who
have
was
the
with the
best
guy who was.
vaccination program currently. Hey, hold yourself. You guys are coming to
But
Zimbabwe
where
to
is
get vaccinated.
and that's another thing to look forward to, the fact that we can come to you, but you can't come to us. Hey, come on now.
Guys, I saw this comment. Please just it's from
Speedy.
Steve.
Steedy broke his virginity.
Like, I'm conflicted to either congratulate him or I don't know. Like, should we say yes, welcome, welcome to Facebook
Let's just
Live?
No, but
congratulate him.
No, we must ask him how as well, because it's a tough world out there. Maybe it was accidental.
How is it? How during lockdowns did he not watch any live? Like how? What were you doing?
Oh, it's a virginity for lives. Oh, I thought he meant actual virginity.
No, not the aibo.
So I looked at his face and I was like, oh, okay, 1 + 1 is 2. So yeah, that's just
all right.
me. That's my
Chingliz,
thought.
are you back, my guy?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear
Maybe
us?
he has Wi-Fi now.
We are tired of you asking us if we can hear you.
Chingliz, why don't you just, on behalf of everyone, a lot of people are on live, people here came to support you. Why don't you just go to your neighbor, just talk to them, or you can just put them on the video and then let them know just for this session, just to let you, so that we finish this live with you and we hear about you finally. And then after that, they can disconnect. I think it's a good proposition.
My neighbor is 500 meters away. So I'm here alone. I'm suffering alone, man.
500 meters? Are you at a farm?
Where do you live?
I live on a farm now.
In Zambia.
Yes.
Thank you for clarifying. You spent the whole night trying to say that we brought you to Zimbabwe for this show. It's good. You finally admitted that you are home safely, that this network is yours, not ours.
It's a good thing also, because we know you wouldn't be getting a farm in Zimbabwe right now because you're black. So now they're giving farms to white people. So
we would also want to know who gave you a farm. Is Simuka? Because how?
Yeah.
How? I live on a farm. I live on a farm due to COVID. I had to leave the city. Too many
Or you
Say,
you
keep
moved to a
social
farm to isolate.
part of social.
Wow. But are you doing any farming, or is this just for the
Yeah.
gram? You are on a farm for the gram.
Social distancing.
There's no there's no farming
No,
happening
He's
on
I'm,
your
just
I'm
farm.
chilling
doing
at the
I'm
farm.
doing
You
farming.
can see.
I'm doing tomatoes. I do tomatoes and cucumbers,
Wow,
livestock.
tomatoes is not a farm, it's a garden, man. Okay, livestock. Now we're talking. Livestock.
So, for comedy
I,
wise, I mean, what have
chickens,
you been actively
chickens are
doing
livestock. Huh?
on the comedy scene? What have you been actively up to?
Look, guys, we've been on for an hour now.
Yeah.
I've been farming, man. I've been farming and engineering because I'm a civil engineer by profession. And
Awesome. So I'm gonna give you a
farmer.
topic on. What topic should we give him, guys?
You guys are
One
Bad
that he
network.
can hear, one that he can hear and he
Yeah,
can
one that
hear.
you can hear. Please don't make your topic too long. Like, just understand that he is limited to one word per second. So you need to break down your words so that he can hear them in one sentence on his side.
I feel like I'm charity. You guys are doing charity for me.
Huh? I feel like
We
we
should
should
give
start
him a
a
topic
GoFundMe.
on.
On.
You're doing this for charity. Like I'm the charity now.
Yes, we are.
Because of the
All right,
network
your topic. I'm gonna give you a topic. Comedy on the farm. Hit us.
Huh?
Comedy on the farm.
Comedy on the farm. Yeah, man. I hit you.
It's a topic. Go. It's yours. Give us your best 2 minutes.
Yeah, comedy on the farm. You know, it's been now a year since I moved to the farm. And you know, every household here has that experience. You know, when I was in the city, we used to have rats in the house. Rats, you know, those small things that we don't like.
Mhm.
Okay.
We can't hear you now. Anyway, yo, guys, we've been on. It's an hour now. I think we can wrap it up and see what happens next week. Yeah. Yeah, guys, are we cool with that? Hello?
Yeah. Can hear you guys now.
What's
Can you
that?
hear me, Louis?
I can hear you. I think someone is trying to hack us. Yo.
Yeah. ne?
All I was saying is that we've been on for long now, eh? Should find a way to
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah. Let's get it. We just wanted to finish up on Ching Liz and just clearly his network is off. But yeah, it's been awesome. Just briefly, also, Baxter, just give us your best moments and your final remarks. Best moments in comedy, worst moments, and yeah, your current path after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
my best moment in comedy was the moment that I figured out that I was super hilarious. So when you write that joke, that you figured out your rhythm, your timing, and what your style of comedy is, that was a beautiful moment. It was about in 2017 when I figured it out. That's my best moment in comedy, and I may get better moments, but I'll always cherish that moment. And going forward, look, we had a conversation with Chingli's last year when we initially went on lockdown, and I would really like for us to create some sort of network for us as comedians in Southern Africa, if not the whole continent, where we can just share each other's talent, travel between each other, and then just because we shouldn't be in our own cocoons. Let's network so we can grow and be better and know each other more and just share our talents more. That's my plan going forward, is to let the funny company be part of this this movement of new comedy on the African continent, specifically in Southern Africa, where we can grow and just network and do better shows.
Awesome. We can't wait to have you back home in Zimbabwe at Simuka Comedy. Officially, when shows are back, we'll definitely invite you just to give you that feel of home. So that you come back home at least.
Yeah, I'll visit. I'll give you 2 days. After that, I'm leaving.
No, you need to quarantine for 10 days and then.
Then I'm not coming.
Cotilda, just give us your best moments,
Yes,
your worst
please.
moments, and yeah, what's your 10-year plan? What's happening from what's happening with Cotilda? What's the plan for it?
Well, I think it's been 11 years. Like Dexter asked me about it, and he asked why he hasn't heard about me. In the beginning, it was just I'm actually the first female stand-up comedian in Uganda. 2009, I was still at the university, actually just freshly joining the university, 19 years, and I jumped on stage with a bunch of guys, and yeah, and then I got into the comedy thing, realized I was funny, loved it. There was no turning back from then. And then I got into the creative writing. Creative writing led me down becoming Anne Kansime's creative director. I did that for 5 years. So I kind of stepped back from a lot of the active brand that was Cotilda Comedy, because by then I was in the background doing a lot of writing for another talent. Hey, iron sharpens iron. So I loved it. I learned a lot from it. So for the 5 years, some of the best work we did with Anne Kansime, yeah, I can proudly say that I was heading that creative team. And so now I'm in the place where it's about time to do some really amazing stuff for the Cotilda Comedy brand. I started Queens of Comedy to mentor female comedians. So that is definitely still going on. So that will be going forward, but I'll also be putting out something online that has to do with the Cotilda brands. And I look forward to having you guys over here. Yeah, Uganda is amazing. You don't just come and leave. Like you have a blast when you come down here. So look forward. Dexter, it's a date, man. Don't be jumping off the plane without my curtains.
I'm coming and bringing you
I look
curtains,
forward to
girl.
it.
I'm bringing you brand curtains.
Awesome, Baldwin.
Yeah,
what are your best moments? What are your worst moments? And what's the 10-year plan? What's happening from now?
Oh yeah, you see, I started this comedy thing in 2016, so it's been 5 years now. Someone's microphone is noisy.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so I've been doing really well here, but the one thing that I really wanted was to have my own show, my talk show. So I'm getting it this Sunday. I'll send you guys the link to watch it out, but I'll be speaking in my language too. But yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is trying to get youngsters into comedy, into writing, because they think that the comedians but they're only on Facebook, they're funny on Facebook. Once we invite them to the stage, they fail, you see. And I've been trying to work with the guys who are doing sketch comedies. I've done 3 videos with Jamaica now. I guess you guys all know him. But one thing I want again is to help the female comedians in Botswana, because I think they're really struggling. So yeah, that's what I want. I want comedy to grow. I want stand-up comedy to grow in Botswana. The guys are funny, but it's just that they're lazy to write. The guys are lazy to write, but yeah, we'll get there.
Indeed. Also, I think most of, just like Simuka, we also share the same vision as you guys. Chinglis, are you on, my guy? Yeah, this is not so good. Anyway, I was saying as Simuka, we are also looking into we also have these programs. We have a Simuka Academy where we also have people who want to start up comedy. A lot of people have been trying to find out Simuka. I want to be part of it. I want to join. And we've had different and various programs. even a social group where they all meet and have different workshops on the writing and performing and different aspects of stand-up comedy, because we're also trying to make the industry grow. And we also started venturing out in different other cities, just not from the capital or the two major cities, but also going into other remote places, so that we have a wider reach across all our audiences. We're also into video skitting, and yeah, we do a lot of talent management and grooming. And it's also our vision to see the comedy industry in Zimbabwe grow, and also largely also Southern Africa and most of Africa. We also want to have more shows, just like the Churchill Show. We also want to have the comedy show, the comedy clubs that I'm sure Baxter has been performing at or been a part of. To just make sure that the industry grows and that everyone who wants to be a part of it as like a safe haven to start from. And it's been really awesome having you guys here to share that experience as well, so that other young people who are also watching are also inspired to see that, hey, look at Cotilda's confidence. She as amazing as she is, she can be a runner, she can do whatever, but she can also be one of the most funniest women in Uganda. That's very much inspiring. You got Ching Liz. He's got really bad internet network, but trust me, guys, this guy is really funny. We have to also give him credit, because unfortunately he could not be here tonight to say so for himself. But I'm sure he's also doing amazing work. Ching Liz, just final remarks, my guy, please. Just hit your final stretch with the internet that's left. No?
I'm surprised Baxter is quiet though.
Yeah, he ran
Yeah,
out.
because I want you to finish. I want us to finish so that we can go. Finish so we can go.
He ran out of beer.
We've
He
been on
wants
for
to
a while.
buy beer. That's why he wants to.
Yeah.
Yes, he ran out of beer. Yeah, he
So you
did.
see, you can feel the agitation, like, hey guys, my beer. Because he had one beer the whole show, and then he thought, I'm just gonna have one beer and then it's finished. But right now he can't move from the position he's at, because it will show us the other angles. And he's been making fun of everyone's backgrounds. Like he's been having one distinct background. He's like,
hey
this.
guys, you can see these angles. You can see these angles. You can see them.
Yes,
One more question, guys.
Yes, Baxter.
The problem is that you like things. But let's wrap it up quickly, guys, because we can't go on.
Thank you guys for being part of this show. We definitely have these shows every week. Thank you to the fans for watching. It's been Baldwin Balls from Botswana. It's been Cotilda Comedy from Uganda. It's been Baxter, the former Zimbabwean in South Africa. Ching Liz, as you also saw, from Zambia. These have been amazing people that have made this, this just have a fun talk, just as comedians, to let loose, try out the stuff that we have been writing in these lockdowns, waiting for things to get better. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining, and thank you for making the show wonderful and awesome as you are.
Fantastic, guys. Keep up the good work, Simuka.
Thank you for the invite.
Thank you so much. Hopefully see you guys soon in Zimbabwe when things are good. And
One more question.
Definitely.
I'm keeping all your numbers so that we can keep.
Yes, Bolden.
I was just asking you guys if your countries are doing well at the Olympics.
Why must you ask such annoying questions? Like, why are we doing these things?
No, you can go now.
Why are we doing this? Why?
We are doing well. I mean, Uganda won gold medal, so Cotilda, yes. Once again, congratulations for that.
Why are you congratulating her like she was running? You must not congratulate her.
She was running. Even in the morning, she ran.
I mean, Baxter, why are you so jealous? Your country actually won something. Your current country. I saw like this chick won 200 meters swimming. South Africa got gold somewhere, so it's not so bad. Don't feel bad. Hey, no, of course you can't swim. You can't swim, but
hey, I crossed the Limpopo River somehow.
Oh yeah.
I crossed the river so I can swim.
Baxter, do you see these people? They suddenly now awake. They want to come at you. But this is the part where we end the show.
But I'm coming to your own countries to come at you.
But thank you so much, guys. You guys have been amazing. Thank you to the people who've been watching. And yeah, have a pleasant evening from all the comedians. Thank you so much. Peace.
Yes, it was
Happiness, joy,
wonderful.
love,
Thanks,
and
guys.
blessings. It's been Simuka,
Sure,
and good
guys.
night.
Thank you, guys.